I wanted to show you firsthand how this 8-up process works. So what you do is you take a piece of paper, regular 8.5 by 11, you fold it in half, you fold it in half again, and you fold it in half once more. So you have something that looks like this, right? Then you unfold it and take a look at what you have here is 8 boxes. Now you take a piece of paper here, and in the first box, you're going to write the main idea that you want to expand on. This might be, if you're writing a book, this might be the chapter title. Then you're going to go to 7. You have 7 boxes remaining, but they all should tie back to the main idea. This is going to keep you focused and give you perhaps an outline and a structure. So some ideas here. You've got the main idea. Right off the bat, if you're writing a nonfiction book, for example, you want to convey what's the point. Why is this chapter important, right? What's the point? So you might write a paragraph about that. Next, maybe you want to talk about why it matters to the reader, primarily. Why should they continue to read this chapter? And next, how can you apply it? I think that a lot of people want to be able to read something and apply it and see how it applies to their own life, so you might want to give them some ideas. Next, things to be aware of, like maybe caution, things to be cautious of, lessons learned. That's definitely the idea behind reading books, is that we don't want to make the same mistakes. Then how it relates to the overall topic of the book, right? How does this relate back to the big picture of the book? Why is this important? Then you might have a short bibliography for each chapter. So further reading, right? Because you can only cover so much in your book, and there might be some resources, some websites that you might recommend. And then lastly, you can just summarize the chapter. Like, what are the key takeaways? And leave the reader with that, and use this format for each chapter, and I think you're going to find this to be a really good tool. Now, another way to leverage this is, as you're writing the chapter and you're going through each of these, you may discover that there's something here that requires its own chapter, or requires that you go into more detail. So for example, lessons learned, all you gotta do is flip the paper over and I can type in here lessons learned. And this might be its own chapter, or it might require a deeper dive. And then you can talk about maybe some additional focus areas related to lessons learned that you want to make sure you capture. And this is, again, just a great tool to use. And obviously all you need is a piece of paper to do it. So I hope that helped. Thanks.